Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their number one priority. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. There's a post-game show continuing here on 93.7 Carroll. We're actually going to talk with IKM-Manning first. Is joining us right now, Lane Sams. Lane, I'm sure disappointed to lose here tonight, but I thought you guys played a really good game. I thought you pitched well out on the hill. I thought the defense did a nice job behind you here tonight. What did you feel about the game here tonight? You guys came over and pushed a really good Coon Rapids team.
I tried to be a little bit more confident when I'm pitching, and when I throw a ball or make a mistake, just brush it off and keep going.
Looked like you had really good command tonight, finding your spots. Where were you trying to work the zone against these guys?
I was trying to stay on the outer side of the plate or pinch them so they'd jam and maybe pop up or something.
Fastball, breaking ball, both working for you tonight. Which one did you feel like was more effective?
Definitely the breaking ball. I worked on it a lot in the bullpen and it ended up coming out.
What did you do? Just throw it a lot in the bullpen to kind of get ready tonight?
Yeah, and I worked on how I was going to come at it and when I was going to throw it.
They got on you a little bit there in the fourth inning. How were you able to kind of battle through that? They had the bases loaded. I think you held them to just 2 in that inning. So how were you able to kind of fight through it when they were getting guys on?
Just tried to stay confident and know that I got to get through it.
What did you guys see at the plate here tonight? How did you feel like you swung? How did you feel like the team swung the bat here tonight?
I think our bats are definitely coming along. We still have lots of room for improvement, but I think we're going in the right direction. You guys sitting 1-4, but I think you're a better team than that right now. You've had some close losses, and you played well here tonight. How close do you feel like this team is to getting over the hump and starting to pick up some wins in some of these closer games? I think we're doing really good. Our defense has improved a lot, and our pitching is getting there, and we're working on those bats, and it's going in the right direction. Well,
Lane, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on a great effort. Best of luck coming up. We'll see you again down the future.
Thank you.
You bet. Lane Sams joining us. We're going to get head coach Jeremy Nielsen working his way over here, and we'll get a chance to chat with Coach here and let him get those headphones that slipped on, and then get the other mic, of course, for the video part of the interview here tonight as well. Coach, I thought Lane threw really well tonight. I thought defensively you guys played well. You had a couple of miscues, but it's still fairly early in the season. You're going to see that at times. Bat struggled, but I thought the biggest thing was 5 of the 7 innings you get the leadoff guy on and not really able to advance him very often here tonight. And as a coach, I'm sure that's probably the one thing that maybe stands out to you.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. I was just telling him too. I was telling him that Waddle does not such a good job at coaching them, And I tried to run at the beginning of the game, trying to mix it up and hopefully they make a mistake or whatever. But they just they're so quick to the plate. They're so well coached, and our guys were out by a mile and we got good jumps on them. It's not like that we didn't get a good jump. It's just they're just well coached, and so then we try to go to the bunt deal, try to move guys around, and again, they're well coached, and they step and make the throw to first, and they get out of it, and our guys stand at third when we got 2 outs. So, they're well coached. I was telling Coach there when we got done, I said, one of these days I'm going to get you, but but it wasn't tonight. But I will take my hat off to Lane. This first outing, we went down to Tri-Center and just couldn't even get an out, and tonight, and he pitched the whole game and just did fantastic. Kept him off balance, in, out, and that's the same thing I've been seeing since February, March when we started throwing. He's got great control of where he's going to throw it, and then he's got a couple breaking balls that he can get in there. So, I do think that there's a couple of our guys are starting to hit a little better. Ben Ramsey, which is an 8th grader, came out and he's really stroking the ball. He's got that bad luck where he's hitting it right at somebody. Right. So, that's going to change. They're going to start dropping, and Max is finally done with golf, so he's starting to swing the bat a little bit better, and the runs will start coming, and it's early in the year. So defensively, I think we had a couple miscues, but other than that, I think we're getting there, and we'll keep improving, and hopefully by the end of the year, by June 30th, when districts start, we're playing our best good ball. So, but tonight I thought all the way around, I thought we played a pretty good game. So,
Coach, I asked kind of Lane the same thing. How close are you guys? Because you've had some close losses here. Underwood, they've kind of gotten everybody a little bit this year,
yeah.
but you guys aren't far away from picking up some wins.
Absolutely not. Last night we played a Missouri Valley team, which is a 2A school, and we're a 1A. And we had the bases loaded. We had guys at second and third with 1 out. We're just like tonight. We're missing that timely hit to blow things open, and it's going to come. And and no different than Tri-Center. And we're down 8-1 at one time in that game, and shoot, we battled all the way back to make it 8-4, and we had guys at second and third with 1 out, so, and we couldn't get those guys in. So, you know, we'll start getting those hits, and we'll start winning some more ball games. And you know, and I just want to thank Coach Waddle for having us here, and he does a great job. And it's always fun to play him because he's you know, his teams are always well coached, and it's, you know, it's always a fun competition. So
Riverside tomorrow night.
Yep.
What are you looking at with those guys?
Riverside's really young, you know, so they've got and they're good though. They took Tri-Center 1-0 last night, so they lost to them 1-0. But I mean, to go down to Tri-Center and just to lose 1-0, that's pretty darn good against Tri-Center. So they got a bunch of sophomores and freshmen and 8th graders, and they got 1 senior, I think, play. So yeah, I really don't know for sure because last year they had a lot of older guys, so, and they've graduated. So will be kind of a first look at them. So I've talked to a couple coaches. They you know they like to do small ball and put pressure on the defense. So we're gonna have to control that and hopefully be able to go down to Riverside and get a W. So,
well, Coach, appreciate everything.
Thank
you always
you.
let us know what's going on with your team, and I
Yep.
appreciate that very much. Thanks for coming over tonight. I thought this was a good ball game. Go get Riverside tomorrow night.
Thank you.
You bet. Head coach Jeremy Nielsen again.